Oops, did not mean to be recording. Hey, what's up everybody, Double A here, hope and pray you're all doing well. Yeah, so this is going to be the start of a little mini-series I'm doing called Road to Recovery. So it's going to be, I don't know how many parts, I don't know how long it's going to be, but because today is, what day is it? Wednesday the 13th of November. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to explain where I've got up to now and where I'm going to be going from here when it comes to my injury and getting recovered. So, to skip back in, God, it was either May or June now, like my memory's really bad. I was playing basketball, just playing some street ball, and I fell down, was going up for like a layup, fell, twisted my ankle, and I felt my knee kind of go a bit funny. I was like, oh, it's probably nothing major, cool. So we carried on, but then I realised that, oh, I couldn't play on this, so I went home. Now the thing about me, one thing you have to understand about me is that I know I'm quite a tough person, so like usually I'll fall down, I'll get injured a day or two and I'll be back to it usually. So I was just thinking the same thing, and by the third day I was kind of feeling alright again. So I was like, oh, let me just go. And I remember I tried to move too quickly and my knee was just like, oh, the pain. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take some time off. Anyway, I've got things to focus on. So I took some time off from ball for like basically till the end of June, and I was like, yeah, this is going nowhere. So in July then I started to look about getting an appointment set up. The thing about my university is it takes quite a while to set up appointments. So I got an appointment for early August. So I got the appointment in early August. When the doctor looked at me, he said, you're gonna need an MRI. So then I had to wait until September to get the MRI, which was a whole other thing. And then I had to wait till just maybe, I think 3 weeks ago, so middle of October basically, or middle/end of October, to get the results from my MRI. Results saying that I tore a tendon. So obviously that can be quite serious sometimes. So basically what's happening now is, so today is obviously Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. So tomorrow will be my first appointment with the knee doctor. There's a specific word for it, ortho something. But yeah, so tomorrow's the first appointment with the knee doctor, where we're basically going to get a proper feel of where I'm going to be and how long recovery is going to take and all that. So obviously I probably won't film actually in the hospital, but I'll film like just before I'm about to leave and just when I get there. So what does that mean for the future of me and like playing basketball and stuff? Well, I'm eventually going to get back to the sport. I might not play this season properly, but a lot of it's going to be as well, like the thing about this series, it's not just going to be about recovering in the sense of just getting back to play ball, because I also want to focus on the physical. Yeah, cool. The physical. What I meant to say was the mental and the physical side of playing the sport. So, physically speaking, I am not in my best shape at the moment, and I'll be the first to put my hands up and say, hey, I'll admit that. Part of it being, obviously, like, because I can't do much with my knee, I can't really go gym and be doing like running, cardio and things like that to help you lose weight. But obviously I could be doing other things like swimming and things like that. So there's obviously things that I can hold myself accountable for. And also just like, if you know me, you know I love to chef. Like, I'm a chef. Might even drop a cooking video a day. Listen, like and comment if you want me to do cooking videos, because that actually sounds quite lit. But yeah, so I love to cook, and so what I've had to do recently is pattern myself when it comes to eating, what time of the day I eat, how much I eat. Stopped using my car as much, because like having a car on university makes it so the convenience is like, oh yeah, I can just drive here, I can just drive there. I'm like, no, if I can, let me walk to places. So basically just trying to help my body in the small ways that I can now, so that when I'm fully recovered I can get back in the gym and I can start like working out properly and just getting back to it. But yeah, like the plan is to be playing again eventually, and the plan is to be at 100%. But like on the mental side of things, it's just like so I watched my friends play and stuff like that, and I'll go to games and they'll just be like, oh gosh, I just want to play. And like sometimes it just really upsets me, like the thought of like this thing that has been such a big part of my life for so many years now, and I'm not getting the opportunity to do it. It can really like just gets on my nerves, upsets me. But I want to go more into the mental in another video. So yeah, next up, the next part of this video will be me at surgery, and then oh yeah, just a heads up as well, all my recordings that when I'm out are gonna be on my phone. Now listen, I have an Android, okay? Listen, I buy what I can afford, yeah? So don't be saying, oh Aaron, the video quality is so amazing, and then I just see your little vlog bit and it's just you holding this shaky camera, okay? Listen, the quality will be what the quality will be. It's more about the words than the quality anyway. Cool.
Okay guys, how's everybody doing? What's up? So this is the morning of the appointment. We're literally just about to get on the way to the appointment now. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. Like, I'm not nervous, not anything. I just want to finally find out actually when we're going to begin the recovery. So I'll see you guys after. I just had my first appointment and my last appointment, but I'll explain why. So basically, this has been the best appointment that I've had so far. The doctor that was there was actually really good. Like, I feel like he's been so much better than the other people I've dealt with so far. Like, a lot more clear on actually what the injury is, how it works, like things I didn't know before. Like, injuries like this can actually naturally heal. It does take a while and sometimes it doesn't, but that's a good thing to know as well. He said like they may scan it in a little while and be like, oh actually you're completely better. One thing I didn't know, which Richie informed me, was actually like I could still be doing stuff like squats, which I didn't know. Like, I've been kind of avoiding and putting off gym because I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to be doing weights because obviously my knee. But he's like, actually you can do light squats, you can do leg press, you can still do cycling. He said he wouldn't recommend running, but it's just like there's a lot of stuff that you still can do resistance work wise on this injury, which I didn't personally know. So that's like a good thing to know now that I have that, like, that I had that knowledge. So I'm definitely gonna go like get back in the gym as soon as possible, because as I said, like, I'm not happy with my weight anyway, so like that'll be a good thing. But yeah, in terms of like the future, so I got referred to another doctor now. So basically he's referred me for the surgery, which is a good thing, I guess, because the reason he said he's referring me for the surgery is because he said it's not particularly that I'm going to have the surgery, but it's more or less that he said the services at the other hospital when it comes to physio are better. So he basically said he doesn't want to make the final decision. He's going to refer him to somebody better that can make the final decision for me. So yeah, now I'm just going to wait on that referral. But it's good to know like that I can go somewhere with it. I'm still having a lot of instability when I play, so that means like when I play, like eventually after a while, usually my knee will just fall apart. Not literally fall apart, but you know what I mean, like I'll fall over or something and I just can't play. So he said if that keeps up, it's probably best for me not to actually play on it, which is fine. That's great, that's fine. You know, it's my final year anyway, I've got things to focus on, so it's probably best that I don't focus on the sport. Obviously it's a bit upsetting because obviously I love basketball, but I'm hoping that, you know, if I get in the gym as soon as possible, that I can begin to work on my knee and strengthen it to the point actually where my instability is probably not the worst thing ever and I can play a little bit, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that's it. So okay, right, so this is like a bonus bit that I just forgot to put in, because obviously, so I just spoke to the coach of basketball and my mum was just telling them like what was going on, basically like what my parents said, and there were some things I forgot to mention. Like, so number one is if I have the surgery, it's going to be peak. Like, basically I'll barely be walking for a couple of weeks, and then like we're talking like a month and a half no walking, and then, you know, potentially like more damage down the line. So what does that mean for me? Like that could potentially interfere with my degree as well, which is something I don't want. Another thing was actually, which I found quite interesting, is because obviously I have this injury, but I've not actually been experiencing pain on a day-to-day basis. And he was like examining my knee, and he basically said that I think he said my calf muscle, or not the calf one, the other one. Oh god, the one that's like, I can't remember. I'll put it in here once I find it out. But basically he said that muscle is basically compensating right now. It's like helping compensate because it's like you can just feel it naturally. It's tensing a bit more, so that's why I don't feel pain on the daily, which I thought was quite an interesting fact. But yeah, I mean, just after speaking to everybody, I'm a little bit upset now. Like, the upsetness has kind of caught up to me a little bit. I'm like, damn, that's like really, it could really take a while to properly recover. And that's sad because obviously, like, I love playing ball. Like, I really love playing basketball. And more than that, like, more than just missing the sport, I miss, like, just playing with my friends. There's a lot of things that I miss right now that I'm just like, I'm not going to be able to get back for a while. And even though I plan to be at UEA for a little while longer, like, the fact is, like, the recovery might even, like, spread into next semester. So, or not even next semester, sorry, next year. So I may not even be able to play next year, which is like really, like, that's a sad thought to me. Like, God, all this time and I still won't get to play. But yeah, you know what? We give glory to God first and foremost, because, you know, everything's in His plan, in His control. But yeah, I've just now pulled up to Aldi to do a little bit of shopping because I need just a few bits for today. But yeah, okay guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.